being striped. However, they're actually part of the giraffe family.
Autumn wave.
Like giraffes, they do have the long and prehensile tongues, which help to grab the leaves off the trees.
Over there, can you see?
And fun fact about the length of their tongue is so long that they're one of the only animals in the world.
No, no, look at the okapi.
What's wrong?
Look at that one, look at that one.
It's a
Now, going
deer.
up on the right hand
That's
side,
awesome. You like
you see two animal types. I see the black and white birds known as saddle-billed storks up on the hill, as well as this lighter gray animal known as a greater gray.
Look at deer.
The tallest antelope species in the world, ranging up to 55 inches at the shoulder. And then we also have the saddle-billed storks that we saw back there as well. Now the saddle-billed storks can stand up to 5 feet tall, and have a wingspan of up to 9 feet in length, which is about the size of right above your head. On the left there, though, I do see hanging out against the wall, front left side, I see a black rhino hanging out.
Oh, look, it's a rhino up there.
Black rhino hanging out, 2,000 pounds. Well, it does sound very heavy. It's actually very light for the rhino species in Africa.
Whoa, look at that one.
Congos are known to be the ghosts of the forest, which they're rarely due to being very shy. Some have the horns on top of their head, which are slicked back and help to get their breath over a little bit faster for them to pass them up.
We passed them. We're gonna look for another one.
Great animals to start off with. We are going to go ahead and continue our journey on out of the Ituri Forest and head on into the Safi River. Now, the Safi River is home to animals that like to hide up in high trees or hang around bodies of water. So let's go see if we can find potentially many animals.
Fun.
On the right there, I do see some pink-backed pelicans hanging out on the shoreline. Now, pink-backed pelicans get their name from the pinkish color that they develop during mating season birds. They're also known to be colonial nesters, which means they like to nest in groups of up to 500. Remember, friends, I must ask that we have to keep our lap sitters all the way down as well.
So we can look at the birds. Look at those
They
birds. We're gonna walk over there by the window. You can see them. Oh, look over this side. Some more
Now,
birds.
another animal that likes to hang around in these waters, I believe I see one actually in the water on the left there, is known as a Nile hippo. It's kind of under the water.
It's a hippo.
See it in a minute here.
Look, it's a hippo.
And now hippos are known to spend most of their day,
Look at the hippo.
preferably under it. You see it?
You see him swimming?
For breath under the water before having to bottle for a breath of air.
Look, he's in the water.
Deep underwater, their bodies will naturally bubble them up every 8 minutes without making them up.
Small one too.
Wow, Jacob, did I see the hippo? Under the water, he's sleeping. Sit down. Sit down. We don't want you to fall
As
out.
we do come around this corner here, you may be asking her why the people crossing the bridge is right above our head here.
There's another hippo.
That's to help us get over these Nile crocodiles.
Aaron, look at the other hippo.
Crocodile.
Oh, look.
The crocodile species
Look, it's a crocodile. Do you see it?
working very hard. You can even half their body weight.
Dad, I want to do that. Zip line on that thing.
Whoa.
Mom, later can we do that zip line thing up there?
Whoa.
Big crocodile.
I don't know how to do that.
Jacob, how does a crocodile bite?
We are going to go ahead and continue out of the Safi River now and head on into the Savannah.
Did you see the crocodile?
Big teeth, big crocodile teeth. Granny, how does a crocodile bite?
Animals such as giraffes, wildebeest, emeralds, and many other species. So let's go see what we can find potentially found in this area.
Jacob, Autumn, how does a crocodile bite?
Like this.
Now before we do get started out here, I do want to point out this one tree on the right hand side.
Oh yeah, these trees are cool.
This baobab tree can run up to 9 months without leaves, and that helps to conserve the water that's found inside. It's oftentimes nicknamed the upside down tree, and it can hold thousands of gallons of water inside those trunks.
Yeah, it's a big cat.
We are heading into the savannah now, and with that we want to be respectful to all of these animals out here. So please do not call out to them, make any noises at them, or anything of that nature that can scare them and cause them to go away from the truck even further. So with that being said, let's go see what we can find out here.
Senor said you have to be really quiet to see the animals.
Not seeing anything just yet. hanging out. Hyenas and wild dogs. Now, painted dogs are actually known to be the most successful hunter in the world for two main reasons. One, they like to hang around up to 15. And two, they like to hunt down their prey until their prey falls from exhaustion. It takes the term playing with your food to a whole new level. Now, while they do look very similar to hyenas, they're actually an entirely separate breed from them. They're actually part of the canine family, so a little bit more like your dogs at home. But coming up on the left here, you're going to see some sable antelope hanging out. Now, sable antelope do have the horns on top of their head, which are very sharp and very sturdy horns. They help to protect them from any attackers. Primarily from animals like lions who attack on their backs. Now, you may be asking what these mounds are on the left and right hand side here. These are known as termite mounds. Now, termite mounds are made primarily out of animal dung and saliva. And when they sit in the African, they can get as hard as concrete, if not harder. So a lot of larger animals like to use it as a scratching post until they get down to these smaller mounds. Then smaller animals use them as a lookout post.
Hi.
They're called longhorns in the savannah.
Look, Mom, this is zebra.
As we do come around this corner here, on the left-hand side, you'll notice some animals on the right-hand side. But we're going to start off with that animal with super large white horns. It's known as an Ankole cattle. Then we have the small tan animals with the white underbelly. Those are known as springbok. Then we have the Hartman mountain zebra that's also hanging out by those springbok. You'll see them all on the right-hand side now. But starting out with the Ankole cattle. Ankole cattle's horns can grow to 6 feet in length from one end to the other. And while they do seem very heavy, they're actually very light due to being hauled out. And there's for blood flowing to those horns so that they can regulate their body heat.
No, it's a Ankole cattle.
But then we have the springbok. Springbok get their name from their ability to leap up 6 feet in the air. And they can run 13 feet. And despite their super small size, they're also known to be the top 10 fastest land animal in the world, running up to speeds of 50 to 60 miles an hour. And then we had the Hartman mountain zebra. Now, a lot of people have debated whether or not they're black with white stripes or white with black stripes. We would tell by looking at their nose. If their nose is black, then they're black with white stripes, and vice versa. I remember friends that must remain all the way seated for me. All the way seated, friends. All the way seated. I cannot continue until you move. Sit down. Thank you.
Stay on this side. Stay on this side. Stay on this side. It's gonna be right there on the right side.
Oh, they'll be on that side.
Okay, use your phone. Use your
On the
phone.
right-hand side, I do see some different animals. We're going to cover them all. We're going to start off with that great-looking animal on the right there. It's known as a wildebeest. There's quite a few of them. Then we have the tan animal known as a eland. Then we have these Messiah giraffe hanging out.